but it's going to be really fun. Well, I hope it'll be. Right now, I mean, I say that, but I've been on stage and I've felt the stage fright. It's pretty extreme. And also, I seem to do better at this game whenever I'm talking about random stuff. But yeah, it was a Barnes and oh yeah, that's because I went on that whole side tangent about my English teacher. Anyway, it's an open mic night at a Barnes and Noble cafe on campus, so it should be fun, and hopefully I'll find other musicians there because I'm currently looking for a keyboard player, an electric, well, a drummer, but more specifically a drummer who can play electronic drums. Like oh god, oh okay. Yeah, I'm sure. Like I don't know enough about percussion to know if like, for example, oh, you can play regular drums, so you can play electronic drums. Like, I'm sure that's the case, but I mean, it's definitely. Hold on, my throat's a little dry. I mean, it's definitely the case if you can play acoustic guitar, you can play electric guitar. It's just all a matter of what kind of electric guitar you play. Are you a rhythm guitar player or a lead guitar player? I'm not sure if this was such a... How the fuck do I get up there? No. Oh, okay. Oh. Well, that's not exactly how I wanted to do it, but okay. See, it's just like, let's just make Stop and Go Station but put a bunch of obnoxious enemy spawners. Like, there's nothing innovative about it. It's just like, we're gonna place these in the most inopportune places for you, and good luck with that. Well, that was just me being stupid, but... Oy vey. Yeah, when we get to Donkey Kong Country 2, it'll be a lot more ragey for sure. Oh, I messed it up. If you get all those beavers, you can get a free life. But yeah, going back to that English teacher, I'm not going to name names just because it's not something that you should do. You should never like, if you're going to name somebody, you should at least use a fake name just to make sure their privacy is intact. But we'll call her Professor Johnson. Yeah, she was so cool. The very first class I had her for, like, she's a bit of a scatterbrain, but to me that's one of her more charming qualities. Oh god. Please tell me we're almost out of here. Okay. But the very first class I took with her was a class on children's literature, and basically the in-depth look at children's literature and like what the true meaning of them were. I'm trying to, like, I'm sure there's a word. Excuse me. I'm sure there's a much better word for a true meaning that I could say, but I just can't think of it right now. But like, I mean, sure, there were themes. Like, a book has a theme, and you can write an essay on it. But, like, for example, we read one of the first books I remember reading, or stories, was Little Red Riding Hood. And one of them, like, was like a controversial version where she was like 12, and it talks about she's barely starting to have her period. It's like, and the wolf is not like a literal wolf. It's like a man with a wolfish grin, and it's just like warning young girls about men who can take advantage of you. And at the end of the book, she ends up like screwing the guy. Like, she has sex with him, and she's only 12. It's terrible. She screws the... I think I just screwed myself here, speaking of. There we go. Yeah, she screws the wolf man. The man with the wolfish smile. And I guess it's supposed to make some kind of statement on women's rights, maybe? I don't know, like, she like, oh man, I totally reversed it on you by using my lady parts to really stick it to you. Although, I mean, technically he stuck it to her. But I mean, it's just like, what? You know, like when I read it, I was like, wow, this is kind of hot, and also it's terrible. No, I didn't think that. That's wrong. You shouldn't think 12-year-olds are hot, and if you do, get some help. Of course, if you are 12, then I guess it's okay. Oh, come on, jumping Jehoshaphat's. And then what was another one? We had like Beauty and the Beast. We read like Bluebeard, Beauty and the Beast, like Madame Beaumont. We read like her version. And her version is like the one that you... Oh shit, why did I jump over him? Like Madame Beaumont's version is like, or Beaumont. Beaumont. Oh my god, I almost killed myself. What in the fuck am I doing? Yeah, if you read her version, it's basically the version that you remember from Disney, which happens to be one of my favorite Disney movies of all time. Bonjour. Oh, bonjour. Bonsoir. At that point, Jesus Christ. Oh, I keep forgetting about that fucker. No, stop, before it's too late. Yeah, her version is like what you would think of for the Disney version. We also read Snow White, and of course there was another controversial one called The Snow Child, and she was like literally made of snow, and like her lips were literally made out of roses. And well, anyways, like there's this beautiful queen who's riding around with her husband, and the husband is like completely attracted to the Snow Child, so like he basically pushes his wife off of the horse and is taking the new Snow Child as his own. And then I don't know, like all I remember is like she pricks her finger on a thorn and she dies, and then the king screws her lifeless body and she melts. It's bizarre, I'll tell you that. Hopefully what I've done, well, hopefully I didn't personally offend anybody. I mean, these other people wrote these books. I'm just talking about reading them. Oh, but I hope it's inspired you to go and like look for them. If I get a chance, I'll I have the book around here somewhere. I probably don't have the papers because some of them that she gave to us were on handouts. So unfortunately, I probably don't have those anymore. But I can tell you the name of the book, and if you guys are interested in reading it, you can. But yeah, so yeah, like I mean, there was necrophilia in that one, and like rape, statutory rape. Just awful. Highly interesting class, though. I mean, there were some children's stories that we read that have stuck with me. And one of them was like, I can't think of it, the famous, but like one of them was like the Magical Monkey King, and it's basically like if you've ever seen that movie with Jet Li and Jackie Chan, The Forbidden Kingdom, like that monkey, and also like Wukong, the ones that League of Legends quote unquote borrowed. Yeah, he's that basically. Like he gains his magic pole that can extend really long. And he eats the peaches that make him immortal. Like, it's a really cool book. And another one, I think that was about it. Like, mainly the fairy tales are what stuck with me. Like, the ones that I'm used to reading, and then the ones that are different versions of the one I'm used to reading. Like, that whole Red Riding Hood thing. And then, like, the Roald Dahl version of it, the guy who wrote Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, she actually takes out a machine gun and shoots the wolf and skins him and makes a pelt out of him. You know, there's some female empowerment for you. Good books. Good life lessons to take with you. Carry a gun in your handbasket and shoot anybody who gives you any trouble. And then the second class I took her was women's literature, which... I'm wondering, did I read? That's where, well, I'm trying to jump. I'm jumping all over the place, literally and figuratively. Shit, what was I gonna say? Oh my god. Well, this is impossible now. Oh, you bitch. I hate that guy. Hey, I bet. What was I even talking about again? That fucking guy, man. He's that jackass who, like, comes to your house and fucks everything up, and you know you didn't invite him, he just came with somebody else. Oh. I sure enough fucked up there. Oh no. Oh god. Yeah, this is the level. This is the level where Prismic screws up everything.